So we good? Okay, so Malin versus Richardson, penalties and attorney's fees payment.
So I'll go into the amounts.
Could we kind of go over what the penalties were and the attorney's fees, and then, yep,
Okay, we're gonna get on there.
yeah, good.
Okay, Mike Berry is working with Aaron Malin's attorney on this case. This is a case where Aaron Malin and Show Me Cannabis sued Mark Richardson for not complying with the Sunshine Law. The trial court found that he did not. He knowingly, intentionally did not, and the amount of the civil penalties was a little over $12,000, and the amount of attorney's fees was over $24,000. Now we have additional attorney's fees because they chose to appeal it and lost on appeal. That is another, I believe it was $11,000 and something. So our current amount that's owed on this case is $47,402.50. Now, on top of that, we have post-judgment interest of 9%. So currently, and this was as of yesterday, the amount owed is $51,166.55. This will continue to accumulate for every day that this is not paid.
So it's $12 a day?
$12.68 a day.
So this was basically when Mark Richardson was prosecutor and he failed to comply with the Sunshine request.
Right. Actually, there were three of them from Aaron Malin, and he didn't. He wrote a response that was not a response.
So we're liable for it, so.
The county is.
Yes, and that's what I mean, the county is liable for it, so.
Yeah, not
We
you
need to-
personally.
No, we, so we need to pay this as quickly
Mike's
as.
advice was sooner rather than
Yes,
later.
yeah, $12.60 a day, yes, we need to pay it.
But the problem is that we're liable for Mark Richardson's actions. I mean, he was an idiot and he didn't do what was required of him by law. I mean, it's to produce the records, any records that pertain to whatever the request was for. And so, you know, I mean, total negligence. I mean, just basically thought he was above the law, I guess, and didn't do what he's supposed to do. So, I mean,
Locke told me that they were able to compile the records for 2 out of the 3 requests in about an hour. It took them. So we're still working on the third one. It's more extensive. That's the one that has the Mustang Communications.
This
So-
leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but we do need to pay it.
So we currently don't have that amount in the budget. I would recommend we pay it out of general fund and move the money from contingency.
I mean, obviously we don't control other elected officials other than their budget. I mean, how do we prevent any future action like this from happening?
Educate the voters.
Because, I mean, really, I mean, it's not just Mark, but it could be any elected official out there that's, you know, asked to produce records and, you know, they fail to comply and, you know, we end up footing the bill, so.
Well, we had the same problem several years ago with the surtax case. The county clerk's office failed to properly calculate the surtax.
Right.
And then when that was discovered, that was a total mess. And of course, county ended up paying out a lot, financing
Sure.
the distribution. That's the problem.
Maybe we need to get some legislation filed that holds office holders personally liable for actions of,
Breaking the law?
Yeah, for breaking law.
What are we bonded for? I mean, why do we even have a bond if
That's a dishonesty bond, Jeff.
there's nothing even more dishonest than by blatantly being negligent on doing this stuff? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did he appeal it?
Beats me. I advised one of his lawyers did the appeal, and I told Todd, "You're gonna lose." I mean, I was very clear that, in my opinion, there are absolutely no grounds to appeal it, and it was just going to end up costing us more in attorney's fees.
so
Okay.
did we ever see the sunshine request? We, being the clerks, the commission, anybody besides Mark?
No, it
So
was
then
sent to
why are
Mark
we paying it? Why are they gonna come to us? We didn't know anything about it. How am I getting sued over it?
because he was sued in his official capacity, so the county ends up being on the hook for it.
Wouldn't that official request, shouldn't that come through the clerk's office?
That's what I was gonna say,
Well-
is that should come to the commission or the clerk or both.
I mean, put it this way. If he sends it to Mark, then Mark needs to fulfill it. You're not gonna get out of responding to the sunshine request because it was sent to another elected official besides the clerk. And the clerk is the custodian of records for the commission's records, like what we have in here. He's not the custodian of records for what Mark has upstairs. And anytime Steve does get it for another elected official, he just forwards it to them.
Right.
Elected officials should, I mean, they're responsible for responding to the sunshine request. When they don't, then we're
Well,
we're on a hook. That is,
That's what I'm saying, though. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe there should be some legislation passed that says if you break the law, even though you're in your official capacity, you are liable personally because of that. So, I mean, there's, it's no different than, a circuit clerk or whatever stealing money. I mean, it's against the law, and they go back after them for stealing money. So, basically Mark's stealing $51,000 from us because that's what we got to pay.
yeah.
I mean, really?
Oh, I know.
So, I mean, what's the difference? I mean, just because he didn't do his job, costing us $51,000. Well, it's just like somebody stealing it from you. So, I don't want to beat a dead horse forever, but what do we need to do to get this paid today, or can
So we
do
have an
that?
accounts payable run, so
Okay.
if we can get the transfer signed here in a few minutes and you guys approve to pay it, we can get it paid with today's run, if that works for you.
Okay.
I'll call Mike too and then tell him we're cutting the check today, Kristen? Okay, so, yeah, because if we wait longer, then it's gonna compound, so, or add on. Okay,
I move that we approve the transfer and make the payment for the 51,000 and some change.
166.55.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Kristen, and I need to find out from Mike who to make it out to.
I need that information pretty quickly.
I'll get it to you.
Capital purchase, EMS
Yeah,
ventilators.
approval of capital purchase for EMS ventilators. The radio star just went outside. You can do it. Come on, Steve.
All right.
It'd be quicker.
I guarantee it'll be less than 4 minutes.
So as far as the ventilators go, we've had, in the last 3 weeks, we've had 2 incidents of ventilators that we have causing issues when it comes to patient care. During transport, during use of the ventilators. The ventilators that we have are fairly old and are just not meeting the needs that we have. Therefore, what we're requesting is to replace the ventilators and be putting a ventilator on each truck. The quote that you have in front of you, I believe, has come down substantially from the first quote that they issued. We got a really good price. These are good ventilators. They'll do everything that we need to do, and they should last a good long time.
Cooperative purchase?
It is cooperative purchase.
This was for the Zoll ventilators?
Correct. It's for the Zoll transport ventilators.
Okay. And we're gonna stay within our capital budget. You're just trying to move some things around.
Correct. We're going to prioritize other things in the capital budget lower in order to get these going.
What's the total quote at the moment?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it here.
Yeah, this has to be done. It's,
Anybody else find it or?
I did
Looking
not
for
yet.
it.
I don't even know what would,
I think I've got it.
had that under ventilators.
Yeah, it would've been a bid that Matt sent over.
The Zolls.
Yeah.
Yes, Zoll
Okay, I
ventilator.
found it, March 8th, Friday.
Professional services.
Um,
General fund.
Seemed like it was for,
98, 945, less the trade-ins, $3,000. 95, 945.
okay.
it's less than boom trucks.
Less than the what?
So basically, this just moved up the list on the capital,
Correct.
so.
Yeah,
I moved
Did
that
it
we,
kick off the life vest?
hey, come on, let's have a heated discussion about that.
That was for John March. I'm just glad to know somebody listens to us. All right, you better go.
I move that we approve the purchase of the Zoll vents.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Good job, Steve. Man, you're much more precise and quicker than the radio star and,
Matt's right there, he can hear you.
oh.
We just badmouth him when he's not in here, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I almost, no,
Okay.
never lost
All right.
eye contact.
Do we have
Anything else?
anything else before, I did get an invoice from the Salute to America for 5,000,
Okay.
which was budgeted.
I don't know why she kept thinking she needed to send it to you. I was like, just send it to
Hey, you're on the.
Debbie, so,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
She's like, I keep trying
What
to get a
all
hold
did
of
we-
Sam but anyway, that's what we had committed in the
committed.
budget was 5,000, right?
Yes.
For Salute.
Was that underneath our economic development?
Yeah,
I believe so.
yes.
Can you give me documentation to put with that payment? Something I can
Oh, the Salute to
document?
America?
No.
Maybe.
Payment to the, I need something documenting what we need to pay.
Okay, I guess I'll just write up something and give it to you, because what I have.
I'm
is
okay with that. I was looking for something else while we were talking
Okay.
about that.
Can I
Okay.
get that to you for the minutes?
Yes.
So
Yeah, I need something.
this
to
is
put
already
with the
approved in the
invoice,
budget,
like
so you just need to give this to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And she just
Yeah.
needs to add it
Yeah.
as
I'll
accounts
just go
payable
over
for the next run. Okay.
Going over a mail that we had gotten.
This
Yep.
is the amount it was for, since Mike called me, he wasn't in.
Okay.
And
And then
We got
you
anything
pay
else before we go into closed
Yes.
session, or?
I don't think so.
Okay. I move we go into closed session pursuant to section 610.021 of the revised statutes of Missouri for real estate sub 2.
Second.
Roll call? Yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes. I don't think there'll be anything come out of that. First one.